Kid.
Another single entry for our intermediate Nubian doe kid here. Definitely a doe I want to commend for her body capacity. She's definitely deep and round in that barrel and has a lot of spring to rib to her. And I'm excited to see her come back in and compete with the other goats.
Now entering class 33, Nubian senior doe kids, Petra Genth, Tiana Myers, Mackenzie Miller, Jonathan Weaver, Joshua Weaver, Braden Wyrick, and 2 entries by Hannah Wyrick. like to take this time to thank our fair show sponsors this year. Their signs are displayed year-round inside the show barn. Ag Plus, 80/20, Topeka New Holland, American Landmaster, PDQ Work Holding, CS Electric, Star Insurance, Manchester University, Fraser Farms, Holzinger Seed, United Oil, Krieger Miller and Bill's Family, Allen Feeds and Kalmbach Feeds, Lumberjack Tree Service, Blackburn Romy, Surf Internet, Farm Bureau Insurance, Big G, from My Side of the Kitchen, and Whitley Ag Museum. Thank you again to all of our fair show sponsors.
All right, we've got an excellent line of Nubian senior kids here today. Very competitive all the way down. All of them are very, very beautiful. The doe at the head of the line really takes the cake for me because she does have those points in general appearance. She's super long and level and strong along her top line, especially when she actually starts walking around the ring. You can see how she really levels out. She also comes together in terms of body. Could place over my third place today for her strength in general appearance because she is stronger in the chine, right behind those shoulders and between the loin there, than our doe here in third. Our third place doe is going to place over our fourth place doe more for body capacity. She's deeper in terms of heart girth and barrel. She's a little bit wider between the hocks as she moves about the ring. My fourth place doe is going to be over my fifth place doe. This is more of a size and stature placing. She's a little bit stronger in that top line, a little bit straighter in the chine there. My fifth place over my sixth place doe, very similar here between these two. Really it comes down to, there's a little bit more width on the black doe than on the moon spotted doe when you're looking between the front legs and hock to hock as well. We'll get cleaner in her for front leg set. And my second to last doe over the last doe here in line is going to grant a little bit of dairy strength to this last doe. She's definitely very sharp and clean over her withers, but she's a little bit stronger and straighter as she moves about the ring, and a little bit more width between the hocks, and doesn't come in as much as she's walking and you see from behind. Good job, guys. Really, you had a great lineup here.
First place in class 33 goes to Petra Genth. Second, Braden Wyrick. Third, Hannah Wyrick. Fourth, Hannah Wyrick. Fifth, Jonathan Weaver. Sixth, Jonathan Weaver. Seventh, Tiana Myers. Eighth, Mackenzie Miller. If you're reading from top to bottom, the order is 1, 7, 8, 5, 6, 2, 4, 3. Class 34 entering the ring now, Nubian yearling does, Joshua Weaver, Victoria Calloway, Jonathan Weaver, Michael Johnson, Victoria Calloway, Mackenzie Miller. Victoria Calloway's second entry is scratched. I'd like to make you aware that tonight's entertainment is the 3J Rodeo. We have full lineup of events including bull riding, bareback riding, barrel racing, steer wrestling, team roping, and more. Grandstands open at 7. Gates open at 6. Tickets are $10. Commercial building is open from 4 to 8 to see what the businesses in our community have to offer. The meal for tonight is meatloaf served from 4 to 7. 4-Hers, you have 1 hour after completion of the show to declare if your animal is going into the auction. And in case of inclement weather, you should stay in this barn and await further instructions.
This is our lineup for Nubian dry yearling junior does. The black doe at the beginning of the line definitely heads up the class because of her strength and general appearance. She's got the most strength in top line, and she's strong on her feet and legs as she moves about the ring. I also want to commend her for her own turn and body capacity and tying all that together with really nice dairy strength, being sharp and angular throughout. Our second place doe over our third place doe. This one's more of a body capacity type placing. She's very deep in the rib, deep in her heart girth and on back. Definitely a wide set of legs, and I really appreciate all those things about her. Our third place over our fourth place, you guys saw me swap this one again. She's definitely going to yield a little bit of width in that rear set of leg to this blue spotty doe. But for her own turn and dairy strength, her own turn in body capacity and general appearance, she's a little bit deeper bodied, a little bit taller in her stature, and that's what puts her in third today. Our fourth place over our fifth place, this one is just a little bit more stylish in terms of general appearance. She's a little higher at the point of withers than the rest of her body, and then our doe here in fifth. And a little bit more body capacity and springer rib when you're looking at it from over the top. And back to that width between that rear set of legs, she's definitely very wide. And I look forward to all of these coming back with fresh udders next year.
First place in that class went to Jonathan Weaver. Second, Mackenzie Miller. Third, Victoria Calloway. Fourth, Joshua Weaver. Fifth, Michael Johnson. Reading from top to bottom, the numbers go 4, 3, 1, 5, scratch, 2. Entering the ring now is class 35. Braden Wyrick, Hannah Wyrick, Mackenzie Miller, Reagan Wilson, Logan Holzinger, and Reagan Wilson with a second entry.
right, this is our lineup for dry yearling Nubian does. At the top of the class here, we're starting with a doe with a lot of uphill nature, definitely scoring a lot of points in general appearance with her strong straight top line, strong on her feet and legs. I really love the set to her rear legs when you get her set so nice. A lot of points in body capacity as well. She's deep in her heart girth. She carries it all the way through, and she even tracks just a little bit wider, and that's what's really setting these two apart is when you get behind her and you see her on the move, you can see how much width stays between those hocks even when she's moving around. Our second doe over our third place doe here, this one's got excellent body capacity, very similar to the first one in depth through the heart girth and all the way through. She maybe breaks just a little bit in some strength of chine there, but still more than the rest of the class. Still very stylish, very nice on her feet and legs. Our third place over our fourth place doe, this one is for her own turn in general appearance and strength of top line. She's a little bit stronger as she moves about the ring, and she's a little bit more uphill in nature, where our fourth place doe starts to break just a little bit more right behind the shoulders. Definitely going to yield a little bit in body capacity, but I think that stronger top line is going to get her a lot more longevity. Fourth over fifth here, this one is a body capacity type placing. She's definitely deeper and carries it all the way through. And then our fifth over our sixth place animals, this one is for her own turn in width compared to the last place doe. Our doe in sixth here is certainly a great doe. She's got a lot of general appearance about her and dairy strength as well, and I look forward to seeing all these fresh in next year.
Placing in this class, first place is Reagan Wilson, second Hannah Wyrick, third Mackenzie Miller, fourth Braden Wyrick, fifth Logan Holzinger, sixth Reagan Wilson. Going from top to bottom, the numbers read 4, 2, 3, 6, 5, 1. Now showing for champion Nubian doe, Petra Genth, Jonathan Weaver, Reagan Wilson, Michael Johnson.
All right, this is our lineup for champion Nubian Junior Doe. As we look down the ring, I think we have a lot of body capacity and a lot of good things about all these does, and you guys should be very proud of what you have here. I think when we look at it, the most of the competition comes to the front three goats here in the front of the line. We've got two classes of yearlings, both very beautiful, dairy, very strong in their general appearance and body capacity. And then we have this senior doe kid who's super capacious. One that puts the most body capacity and stature together for me is going to be the one at the head of the line here. As we bring that second place in, I still think it really gives this black doe a run for her money. When I look at him from the back view, I can see that she's just a hint more wide. She's got a hint more width from hook to hook and pin to pin. And so for those reasons, I'm going to go with this brown doe for our reserve.